Left. OK, thank you.
I was about to meet Michael Jackson's children, Prince Michael I and Paris. They're rarely seen in public.
Are you all set? That's a really great mask. It's a butterfly. Let me see. Come here. What's it made of?
I don't know. The inside is black.
Wow. Oh, sorry.
Can I run?
If you want, sure.
Shall we run? No, he's wearing nice shoes. He ain't running anywhere.
Oh, I can run. Paris, you want to run? Okay.
Jackson told me he'd never allowed his children out without masks to conceal their identities. The children were the result of Jackson's brief marriage to his dermatology nurse, Debbie Rowe. Paris is now 4. Prince is almost 6.
I don't think so.
Hi. I see you've got the Star Wars shoes.
Not part 2.
Not part 2.
Dad got these for me.
Oh, right, OK.
That one's got me Spider-Man shoes, too.
What's he been telling you about not part 2? Why don't you like Star Wars part 2?
It's because it's boring and slow.
Right. And what makes you think you're qualified to make such a strong judgment?
What makes you think you're right about that? You sure you're right? I think he has a quite...
He has a good point.
Love you!
Did you cry when Prince was born?
Yes.
Can you just tell me what happened? Can you remember how?
Of course. He came out with his really big head. As soon as I saw his head, I thought of my grandfather and my brother Randy, because his head was shaped just like theirs. And I said, oh my God. And then the rest, they let me pull him out, and I cut the umbilical cord with scissors that were shaped like a stork. And they cleaned him off and everything, and I was ready to take him home. And he said, nope, can't take him home. I go, why? I think there's some serious problems. I go, what? We got to take him to intensive care. He's not breathing correctly. I go, oh no. I said, please, God, don't let me have a sick child, please. So I waited an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. I was so scared. After around 5 hours, this nurse comes in. She goes, okay, you can go home now. I was so happy.
OK, Mike. Paris was born soon after.
Yes.
Your daughter?
Yes.
How was that? Were you there for her birth?
Of course. Of course. It was just magic. She came out the wrong way. Her face was faced the wrong way. She was being kind of choked by the umbilical cord. So I was kind of worried. And it took her longer. And I was so anxious to get her home that I, after cutting the cord, I hate to say this, I snatched her and just went home with all the placenta all over her.
You are kidding?
Yeah, I'm not kidding. Got her in a towel and ran. And they said it was fine. They said everything's okay with that. And I got her home and washed her all off.
She was just born.
I know.
Why did you want to do that?
Because I felt that it was okay. They told me it was okay. Debbie said it was okay, and I got the permission of the doctor. I think I was so frightened that they would give me some bad news. I was so scared, but there was no bad news to be gotten. So I started reliving, and I was afraid. I said, I just don't want to hear anything bad. I'll just go, 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 go.
Presumably Debbie had to stay in the hospital because she'd just given birth. Yeah. Was she okay about losing the baby, as it were, in the first few minutes?
Oh, she told me to.
She told you to take the baby?
Yeah, she said, go right ahead. I know that's what you want. She said, I'm totally fine with it. I said, you're fine with it? She said, yes, of course. Says,
how long was it before she was united with her baby? How long?
Oh, I don't know technically. After getting out a little bit, I don't know how exactly. I kind of forget.
Jackson obviously liked being a father, and he had a surprise for me. Prince and Paris had recently been joined by a new baby brother, and he was back at the hotel with his nanny.
Yeah.
So we're not going to Virgin?
No, we can't.
No, it's crazy out
You recently had your third child.
Yes.
Were you present at his birth?
Yes.
And what's he like, and what's his name?
Prince Michael the second, but we call him Blanket.
You call him Blanket?
Yeah.
Why do you call him Blanket?
Because it's an expression I use with my family and my employees. I say, you should blanket me. I mean, you should blanket her with something, meaning it's like a blanket is a blessing. It's a way of showing love and caring.
Who is Blanket's mother?
Blanket's mother, I can't say, because she'll be bombarded with, you know, we have an agreement that we can't, contractual agreement, talk about who she is and everything. That's how we work that out.
And was she someone that you had a relationship with?
Yes.